I just ordered a new piece of gear from Gossamer Gear, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. It's the foam 1/8 inch mat. So let's go ahead and take a look at it right now. Why did I buy this thin foam pad? For starters, I've been using this air pad, and it is a inflatable. You blow it up, and then this is actually the short version, and I'm trying to go ultra light, so there's that aspect. But with these, I'm always slipping off, and I have a hard time sleeping on these, mainly because my pillow is always moving around, my arms fall off, my legs fall off, and I'm just not really happy with these. So something I've been using a lot has been this, and I'm a big fan of this ExPed. I've been using this for maybe about 2 years now. Huge fan of it, mainly because, you know, you're sleeping on the ground, it's wide, and it keeps me warm. And now, it doesn't add a lot of cushion to it, but it does have a little bit more cushion than your typical foam pads, mainly because you get like 1.5 inches with these little air bumps. But I really do like this. So why do I have this in front of me and this? Well, mainly because this is always has been my like extra piece of gear that I bring. Sometimes I use it to block the wind, to like if I'm boiling some water, or I used it as a floor mat, kind of to organize my equipment on it. I like to put my stuff on it. And then it can actually add warmth down to my feet, because this pad right here doesn't go all the way down to my feet. So I want that extra warmth underneath my heels, so they don't get frozen in the middle of the night. So I've been using this, and it does keep me warm at night. But I wanted to go with something a little bit more durable and something that was not as slippery. Like with my Reflectix, I've always noticed that whenever I step on it in the morning, if I'm coming out, I'm always slipping around, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to test out this right here, and I'm going to be taking this on my next long hike, and I just want to see how well it actually performs. Now, I do plan on cutting this down to a smaller size. So I just want to display the sizes of all these different mats that I've been using. So you can see that this one, you know, I can go ahead and lay on it without my arms kind of falling off and my legs dingle a little bit. So there's that aspect. And then my ExPed, which is what I've been using for a lot of my backpacking. And you can see my feet coming off right here, right? So usually the bottom of my heels typically get cold at night. And you can put your backpack down there. I usually take my Reflectix and kind of take this and put it down here, and this will kind of act as some warmth. But I do like this model a lot better than the air pads, because my arms aren't falling off, my shoulders aren't falling off, my pillow doesn't slip around from side to side. All right, so I'm definitely doing like a 180 on this video. So you see this right here? This is the back of my Zpacks pack. It acts as a sit pad and some like back protection. So what I plan on doing is I'm gonna take this foam pad right here and actually cut it down to size. Hopefully everything works out well. But let's get straight into the video. I don't know where this video is going, but let's just do it. Yeah, buddy. All right. So I decided to cut this all up, and let's take a measurement on this. And this is at about 22 inches, about almost 16 inches wide. So that is the measurements I have on this, and I do want to take a quick weight on these right here and also compare it with my Reflectix. So let's do that right now. Okay, I told you I had no idea where this video was going, but let's go ahead and weigh the sit pad first from Zpacks. And this weighs just under an ounce at 0.94. That's in ounces, and for the gram counters, 27 grams. And let's weigh my Reflectix. This weighs 2.12. That's in ounces, and grams, 60 grams. Now let's weigh this foam pad that I cut up. We're looking at 1.05. That's in ounces and 30 grams. Not too bad. Now let's see if it actually fits on the pack, which it did earlier, but let's just double check. All right, so this actually looks like it fits pretty well. I have it covering up my existing foam pad, my sit pad, and it looks like this is actually going to do the trick, so I'm actually okay with this. I usually say this in the beginning of my videos, but I am not sponsored by any of these companies that you see on my channel. I typically post on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We go over different gear reviews, and I'm not buying by these companies to say if it's a good item or a bad item. I get to use my honest opinion on it and kind of share it with you guys. And if you like videos like that, you might want to go ahead and follow along. But back to the video. Yeah, buddy. My final thoughts on this foam pad. Well, it doesn't add a lot of warmth. It's actually undetermined. It says that it adds maybe an R value of 0.5. So not much warmth added to it. But again, I'm going to be testing it out. And that's just what I typically do. I like to kind of test it and kind of see how far I can actually stretch an item before it doesn't work on me. That's why you'll see a lot of stuff that I'm like, hey, this doesn't work, because I try it out. And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But I have a lot of different videos that you might want to check out. And thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Coach Bill 3 and 5, and I'm out here. Yeah, buddy.